hope. Oh, Jesus Christ, the whole list went crazy. Yes, so let me go ahead and kill this music. All right. As per time immemorial, we will go ahead and roll a d3 this time to see who gives us the recap, because it was quite the episode last time. All right. So Cliff, Colette, and Miku in that order. We have... It's Colette.
All right, let's do it. All right. Last week, we started off still in the mansion, inspecting bookshelves, finding weird sayings like "Only the pure of heart shall see their rewards." Chose the correct book again. Came into a space, and were faced with two specters. Once they were dispatched, we discovered 4 chests. One had a ruby, one had a gold cane, sapphire, and a note. We went and sold those items and then reported our success in the throne room. We were provided with Dragonel to return to the Crystal City with our message from the leaders of that city. While we were traveling, bedded down for a night, and during his watch, Cliff encountered a strange-looking creature. He was dressed up as a jester and was emphatic that we should all wake up and play games with him. His game, ironically, insisted of killing everyone in the party other than Cliff, and then making Cliff resurrect or revivify everyone in the party. Although the jester did provide the diamonds required, played a fun prank on Cliff by giving him 3 and snatching one away, since Miku doesn't need one. Cliff revivified the party, and then the jester left, promising to return to play more games. And that is where we find ourselves at this time.
Okay. Yeah. Does anybody have anything to add? Could be anything. Could be nothing.
Oh yes, the reason we are heading back is that the gem dragons have the metallic dragons have accepted the peace treaty with the gem dragons on their end. That is why we are heading back to the gem capital.
Okay. That is accurate. All right. I am doing a couple of final tweaks here for individuals. I feel like I may have to do that a little bit more throughout this episode, but that is what it is.
And since I already had inspiration...
Also, we leveled up in this session.
Yeah.
Correct.
But since I already had inspiration, I will donate my inspiration to Cliff.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
And you may add that as you so desire. Nylar, I will be adjusting a few things between this episode and next episode, just as a heads up to you. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back to the scene of the crime as soon as it loads for me. All right, as we were
So
talking.
we aren't doing that retcon bit with Neelar.
What's that?
Just curious. I think there was a scene you wanted to do back in the metallic
Yes,
capital last session.
but unfortunately, with this current retcon that we're about to do, it is going to make of little difference.
Okay.
So, you guys have just met the Jester. Cliff has resurrected everybody, and this is where the retcon comes into play. As you go to use your diamond and your spell on Nylar, you feel a resistance from the other side. It does not, due to the requirement of it having to be a willing soul, Nylar does not begin to breathe again. Nylar has refused your revivify.
Can you unpause it?
Oh,
I can
yes.
move my character.
No.
Out of
Just
character,
going to.
I am. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm just very confused.
Just going to. Are his eyes closed?
We'll just say it looks like his photo. One eye closed, one eye half open.
Okay, I'll close the other one. And I'll say a little prayer.
What do you say? What do you say to this departed individual?
I got something lined up. I say, Sune, guide this soul into your kingdom. Show him the love that you have shown all your followers.
Do not
May
jinx
he
this
rest in
blue
peace.
bastard.
That sounds an awful lot like giving up.
Nylar
I don't
does not.
understand it.
Nylar does not want to return. His soul is unwilling.
Don't give his ass a choice.
It's not how it works.
This has happened before. It does only work if the person in question wants it. I just don't understand it.
Everybody's different. Everybody has different views.
I guess Colette will come over and kneel by Nylar, and he'll say, with a history of bad decisions, this one has to be your worst. You were far too young and had far too much to learn for this to be the decision that you made. But it is your decision, as wrong as it is. I hope whatever God you go to allows you to continue your education there. And will then go back to his bedroll and lie down.
Miko is going to. She just seems stunned. She can't understand it. But this is your decision. I just wish I understood why. You seem to be having a lot you wanted to do in life. I don't know if I'll ever see you again. I doubt your duty was ill matter, and I don't know how cross afterlife realms work. I'll miss you, because I don't intend to join anyone anytime soon. And Miku is going to try to go to sleep, but she won't be able to. She eventually will. She will eventually be able to get the benefits of the long rest, but not the night Nylar dies and stays dead.
All right. As you guys are heading back to your bed rolls, you guys see Eddie kind of coming over. Are you guys going to eat that?
No, buddy. Why don't you head back to bed?
So can I have it?
No, buddy. Nope. This one
No.
is no.
That is a waste of food.
You have food. Go back to bed.
If I hear you snacking, I will eat it too.
I'll take Nylar's bedroll and I'll cover him up.
All right. I will allow you guys to loot the body if that's something you choose to do.
Does
Can I
any,
just ask out of character what led to the decision? Is that okay for me to do?
What's that?
I just want to know out of character if there's a reason for this decision.
Character choice?
I'm not going to loot him for valuables. I'm going
Okay.
to loot all of the books and any scrolls that he would have.
Fair bag. Hold on.
Okay. I will go ahead and give you the spell scroll that he has.
And then like all of his like notes and stuff.
I don't know if he has any notes on him.
I don't think he has it as a like item, but
Just anything he might have written down
Yeah.
out of game.
trying to decide if I want to take his spell book or not. I think I'll leave the spell book. I take everything else written, but I'll leave the spell book.
Okay. He does, in fact, have ball bearings, a healer's kit, rations, willow shade fruit, sealing wax, flask of oil, a potion of healing, cooking utensils, white dragon scale, 2 of them, some fishing tackle, crowbar, bell, and a quarterstaff.
Should probably
And-
definitely take the potions of healing, and there's no point in wasting the rations. And the potion components and the dragon scales.
You should have the willow shade fruit on you. No, maybe not.
He'd want me to keep these. Continue studying them.
Okay. Anybody else? And he also has 166 gold on him.
Miku's gonna take the flask of oil. I haven't figured out how to loot him. Well, wait, there was a specific control for that, right?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll pull that over for you. Anything else?
Did Kalut take both of the potions of healing?
He took the potions of healing that were on him, yes.
I have
Okay.
no problem redistributing those.
Yeah, Miku's the tank. I haven't actually heard Ginger talk today. Is that just a problem with the stream on my end, or has he not said anything
I think he's playing out
in a
death.
while?
I've just
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay. Yes, thank you very much. And yeah, the oil flask. Someone who can't see in the dark, that's useful to her. And yeah, she's very upset about this. Okay.
Okay. Anything else before we get going?
How much gold does he have on him?
166.
Let's just split that three ways. So 160. 150. I'm just gonna break out a calculator.
It's 52. No, not 52.
Okay, 52 each.
No, that's not 52. It's
55 each.
55. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. If everyone wants to throw 55 on him,
Thank
you
you.
can leave 2 coppers for his eyes if you so choose.
Yeah, I'll put 2 coppers for
Yeah,
my
that feels like a good use of those 2 suckers. Yeah.
Okay. If that is everything, I am going to go ahead and hit everybody up with their rest. Normally I would have you guys take the, required exhaustion, but it'll be a few more days before anything happens, so I'm not going to worry about that.
Out of character and trying to okay, what did Neil R usually say about what his people do with bodies?
Neelar?
I think we discussed this when
Reduce,
talking
reuse,
about
recycle.
Nero's parents.
So you're saying that Eddie could have eaten you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Colette knew that. He just wasn't going to let the other 2 of you watch that happen. If it was up to Colette, Eddie would have had a snack.
Nico does not know how to dissect people, but
You say that like
she
it's a
wouldn't do
bad
this.
thing.
But I'm just amused at of the of her doing that to him. But she can't, and she wouldn't. It's just an amusing.
Hey
Can I
guys,
roll a history? Can I roll a history check to see if Cliff would remember that?
if Cliff would remember what?
Nylar's funeral rites, his people.
Give me a religion check.
Because I didn't.
Give me a religion check. I feel like you would devote that to a
It's an 8.
8. Something about being wrapped up in old newspaper suddenly comes to your mind.
Yeah.
And-
should we bury him?
Yeah, let's bury him next to a tree so he can become food.
Does anybody have a shovel?
Too old for that shit.
I mean,
I don't. These things, DM, that we're riding on.
can
do
I
they breathe fire?
improvise my axe as a shovel?
I mean,
Out of
I'd
character.
say you guys would be able to use your hands or any tools or sticks or whatever to dig a hole. I mean, if you're trying to go 6 feet down, that could be a little bit more of an issue.
I was trying to Dracarys this motherfucker.
I am looking to see what these things do. Give me 1 moment.
Fucking Drogon, this motherfucker.
Dracarys. Just fuck. Let's see here. As far as attacks go, they have rend. So if you want to turn them into pieces for dehydration and jerky, you have that option.
I think we'll just bury him a little bit below the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Shallow grave for.
And she's going to carve his name in the tree that they bury him by.
Okay. You are doing that thing where you bury him. It does take a couple hours. He is still under the effects of the gentle repose, so the smell has not gotten to you yet. Still fresh meat, as you can imagine. Yeah. So there is a small grave over here. Sorry, but that's pretty much the best you're gonna get. And being a barbarian, you carved it.
Yes. She did so with her talons, not with her axe.
All right. That's what you've got. Sorry, I don't have a tombstone to give you. But yeah, Nylar has officially ceased to be. What would you guys like to do?
Right. So, anyways,
Well, reason not to continue on.
By the way, Colette and Miku, please subtract one ration, as you guys said that you did not eat anything during your long rest.
I'm just not feeling hungry for some reason.
Okay.
I also, I don't know. I feel off.
I have difficulty with the last interface. Sorry about that.
No worries. Wow, kind of sounds like everybody's down right now.
Yeah.
my first week is what I told you. My first week is going to be. It's begun.
Oh, gotcha.
All right. There's no
First
point.
week?
There's no point in wasting time anymore here.
If you've ever heard the coo 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 sound, Miku, when she's not speaking, is going to be making that for the next 12 hours. That is a joke on mourning doves. They're named because it kind of sounds like a sad person.
All right.
All right, let's continue on this mission we got.
Just don't understand it.
Who knows? Maybe his god or gods that were up there offered him a library without any restrictions.
He's finally got all the answers.
The blue one.
Go ahead and use my crafted rope ladder to climb up on my dragonelle and get out of here.
Oh, Miku, the other Nilar's Dragonelle, is it going to follow the others without any prompting,
Oh yeah.
or is it going to return home with? Okay.
Oh, it'll follow you guys. That's it. Think of it as like
Okay.
flying in formation, as birds do. Because I don't have enough dragon lore to say that they won't do that. But yeah, so you guys take off into the air. There is a bit of sorrow and sadness amongst the group. You can almost feel a dark cloud kind of covering you every once in a while, looking back at the now empty saddle that was once Nylar's Dragonel. You guys will be flying for a few days. As you are flying along, there's a forest below you. A sudden blast of arcane energy erupts from below, nearly missing you. Shoots almost in between all 4 of your Dragonels. The energy is potent and chaotic, tinged with a desperation that suggests it's not an attack, but maybe a call for help.
Okay, we've got to go help them, right?
Or we shoot back.
Would somebody...
This was a warning flare. I know the difference.
Would anybody give me a nature check? If you're proficient in it, please. A survival if you're proficient in that.
I can do survival, but does anyone have nature?
I can do nature.
Any or all. Whoever has them.
Nope. 12?
Does anybody else want to roll a nature or survival?
Miku will give it her best try. Much better.
Okay. So Colette, as your the energy itself feels a bit natural, though you can't really tell the origins of it. You wouldn't be able to tell if maybe a druid did it or something like that. However, Miku, this energy feels familiar to you. It doesn't feel like a druid, but it almost feels along those lines.
Whoever's down there is a caster. I think that could. I don't know the precise type, but it does feel familiar. I think we should head down to help.
Group check.
I don't know how I feel about being shot at.
It's a warning flare.
Tomato, potato.
I don't know if somebody was shooting you with a potato gun.
But, you say warning flare, I say bad aim. What if?
How about you, Cliff? Be our tiebreaker.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
He's not talking.
Oh, we're going with Stoic Cliff?
I told you, it took a vow of silence.
Oh, God. This is going to be a very difficult campaign.
Can you just point at whichever one you agrees with in character?
Start throwing up gang signs, or American Sign Language. Same thing.
Cliff will head down.
Okay, so Miku follows.
A couple of people that are entirely too trusting.
Okay, as you, and I do apologize for the theater of the mind, but as you are traveling along, you see a human-type creature kind of crouched behind a rock, looking down at the entrance of a cave.
Does Miku recognize this? Sorry. I'll
that's
just
fine.
let you continue the narration. Sorry.
Upon inspection, upon inspection of this individual, they, see if I can't. This is what you guys see. He's using fire to, I assume, illuminate his way.
You just used
So,
Jimmy's picture.
that is
Do you guys all see that?
so. That is a human, right?
Yeah.
Just a human.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Certainly looks like a human.
Greetings, sir. Do you need our help?
What? Hello. And you'll see him shoot a firebolt at the ground to his left and to his right and to his left and to his right. I am Tim, and I do not need assistance. But I am on a quest, and if you wish to join me, you are all welcome.
How compatible is your quest with making peace between the chromatic and metallic dragons? Because that is our quest.
That is not my quest. That is minuscule to the measure of my quest. But I do not know where I am going. So I think if I assist you, I may find what I need to find.
And can you tell us anything about your quest?
Yeah, we would rather not. You be a liability?
Well, yes, of course. And if you know anything, you'll tell me, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Right away.
Wonderful.
I missed what Sketchy just said. What did he say?
Well, if you know anything, you'll tell me. I, Tim, am an enchanter. And as such, I come to understand magic and how it weaves into our world. And I've found it is in relation to a powerful artifact. It leads back to it. Its form, I believe, golden, in the shape of a cup, and ever flowing.
You're going all in on the Holy Grail stuff.
You wanna?
What?
I'm sorry. Did you say grail or cock?
I said cup, but a grail may be a more apt.
I heard cock.
What's a cock again? You're not talking about a male bird, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe he is. How would we know?
We'll leave that one for the comments.
And we're canceled.
I mean, me, Caitlin, the human being, does not need this instruction. This is just not a term that would come up.
So me and my friend here, Sir Carabanog, would love to join you. And he'll point to his rabbit on his shoulder with some bread on his lip. It's hard to tell if it's probably just strawberries, right? It's just strawberries.
God damn it.
Does this feel weird to anyone else? Never mind. If you're willing to travel along with us, we could use your talents, I think.
I think you could. So, you said you were trying to resolve an issue between the chromatics and the metallics, was it?
Yeah, so are you from Oob or are you an outsider like the rest of us?
Oh, I'm probably an outsider. I've been stumbling around for ages in my epic quests, and every time I think I get closer, I find myself somewhere new.
Just do you have amnesia or something?
No,
Because that's
not at
a
all.
big concern.
Tim, am probably one of the smartest enchanters around, to be frank. So, my wits are ever sharp. And he'll shoot 2 more fire bolts at the ground.
Okay, I know you're not aiming at us, but you're making us nervous. Can we request that you stop that?
Stop what? And he'll shoot 3 more fire
The
bolts.
fire.
Oh, I mean, how else will I practice my skills as a wizard and continue to grow? This is the secret to unlocking full magical potential.
Seriously, what is the coincidence? Ah,
Well, oh, great and powerful
listen,
Tim.
there's plenty of time to practice in when there's actual danger about, and all that'll be useful.
Oh, that would be far too late. But I heard someone properly addressing Tim.
Yeah, like I said, oh, great and powerful Tim. You're an asshole. We've got an extra round. We've got an extra Dragonelle. If you're gonna come with us, get on. If you've got something for us to do here, just get on with it. Otherwise, we're running behind.
I will join you.
All right.
Yeah,
If you
let's get
scare
on
these
with it.
Dragonelles, I will not stop them from eating you.
Oh, I'm not afraid of a dragonelle devouring me. We should all fear Carbonog.
You know what, Cliff? As quiet as you've been recently, maybe you should let Eddie have a nibble.
All right.
And we're off. We're off to see the wizard.
All I can think of is that Family Guy episode where he dressed up as a tiger and he's like the no littering tiger cougar or something like that, and he starts firing the gun in the air in the middle of the classroom. Just picturing Nyla.
I hope
Pick it up.
I hope the kind of looks at Miku questioning the sheer coincidence of Tim showing up immediately after Nilar's death. I hope that doesn't bother people.
You know, it's the weirdest thing. You know, sometimes good things happen to good people. I'm not sure why it happened to you guys, but you know, it happened.
It's not just that a new party member showed up, it's the sheer similarity to Nilar.
I don't remember Nalar ever firing off
Obviously,
magic.
personality-wise, they have nothing in common. But,
Are we exploring the cave?
You are
Is that
doing
a
whatever
thing
you
we're
want to
talking
do.
about?
Well, every cave explored is more knowledge towards my quest.
Well then, get down and lead us on your quest.
No, no,
I
no.
thought you were the
Let
worthy
me stand in
warriors.
front of him.
Ah, thank you. And
Do not
your name was
want to go through
again.
this again. Miku Cirrus,
Ah, Miku
Private
Sirius.
Eye.
A mighty warrior indeed. You may be worthy of this chalice.
She is very much trying to to be the one in front with Tim.
As you guys head in deeper, you notice off to your left there's a door with what looks to be some hedges. Surrounding the room are suits of armor.
What purpose do these armors serve in a cave down here?
I was more interested in the hedges. I once knew a group of knights who took payment in the form of hedges.
Oh, that's terrifying. For if they don't need actual gold and services, they must have enormous amounts.
DM
They
I'm
were
casting
So,
detect magic.
Okay,
They were
go
a
ahead
very
and do it.
weird bunch.
What is the range on it? Let's see here. Yeah, you definitely feel magic coming off of this one. It doesn't quite reach anyone else.
I will cast mage armor on myself.
Yep, and you'll feel it from that one as well.
What school?
God. If I had to make a ruling on this, let's go with conjuration? Let's go with conjuration.
Not that that information is useful to any of us, as Cliff isn't talking.
Because Cliff isn't
Are you going
saying
to cast
shit.
spells with verbal components?
And whisper.
He's giving up his magical life for a vow of silence.
There goes Cliff and his vow of celibacy.
It's fucking pouring. Holy shit.
It's the tears of Cliff hitting your roof.
Cliff will point to the two suits of armor.
yeah, I think that means they're a threat. I'm also confused about those bushes because we're underground. There's no light for the bushes to grow with. So I think they're also magical. You want to check those out, Cliff? Give me a thumbs up if they are also magical.
They do. They do light up. Same
What,
thing,
school?
conjuration.
Mm-hmm.
School. Elementary.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Since you're close enough, are you looking at the door, or are you looking at?
Yeah,
just
door.
maintain-
I can look at the door. Yeah.
Okay. On the door, you see a sealed stone door, marked with ancient runes and 3 distinct slots.
Is it giving off magic?
It is. It is going to be high school. Because fuck you.
Community college.
We'll say enchantment. Yes.
Cliff will point to the door and I'll go like this. Wakanda forever.
On the side of the door, so you have the 3 slots, and then there are 4 rooms that looked as if they've been placed on the door off to the side there. You have a leaf, a flame, and a water droplet, and a stick.
The Pokemon trio and Snake.
Yes.
Sorry, you said a leaf, a fire, and what?
Leaf, flame, water droplet, and a stick.
Oh, a stick.
Listen, I don't know how good your vision is as a bird. I mean, not all birds are great. Maybe it looks like a snake.
How are these statues positioned? Do they have like hands out, or do they have any markings on them?
It looks like your standard suit of armor. Their hands are down, just like they're on display.
Mika is gonna see if she can see anything resembling these runes anywhere on these armors.
All of them do have the runes carved into them, but each one is in a different order. So it's in a square pattern, and but each one is slightly different.
And the ones on the door were in a straight line.
Yes.
Okay.
So the ones that were open were in
So
a straight
let's-
line, and there was 4 runes. So there was like 3 slots that were in a straight line, and 4 runes that were in a square pattern.
You have any idea what to do with this, Colette? Tim?
I will go explore the door. Since Cliff's not giving me much information.
You're welcome to give me a nature check, if you wish.
I do wish. Ooh, that's pretty good. 27.
So a lot of this reminds you of the cycle of rebirth in the forest, where there's water, there's plants, and it reminds you that a lot of forests they thrive after a forest fire.
This kind of reminds me of the cycle of life for like a forest or a large wooded area, where you get the trees where they're growing and the leaves, and then what was the next one? There was something
You had
leaves, some fire. Was
so you
next.
had leaves, fire, water, droplet, and a stick.
And then a lot of times the forest will burn, and the forest that grows back is better and more vibrant. And all forests and trees need water, and then trees are just nothing but big sticks, I guess is what the last one means. I don't know, but based on the fact that there are slots associated with each symbol, either we're looking for something to insert here or some other key source.
Well, the runes that you see, they look like
Yeah, I
pegs.
figured about
Like you could
this.
remove them.
Oh,
Are the
You know what,
pegs
why not?
numbered?
I'll take the first one off the leaf.
As soon as you start to remove the rune, you start to hear a click-clack clattering from around you. And we're going to go ahead and place everyone in initiative.
Oh, shit.
Colette, you are the first one up.
All right. Colette is going to instinctively turn and say, "Hey, Nylar, check this out. I learned it recently." Yeah, god damn it. But then we'll cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh,
And go ahead and make sure you target your individual.
Yeah, I will put it right there.
So let's see here. Occupied space. Makes a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Forgot about targeting. Sorry about that.
That's fine. What is your spell saving DC?
It is 16.
Well, he failed it, so he's going to go ahead and take his 7. And you don't really get a reaction out of it because they're not living creatures.
All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Does the sphere stay with you? Looks like it does.
Yep. It's concentration. It stays up.
He is going to go ahead and target you, Mr. Colette. Mostly just because you're closest. Let's see here. And he is going to lurch towards you and slam against you. Looks to be 5 damage.
oh yes. Actually, that's good. Sorry.
And he is going to do 1 more against you. This time failing to hit you. This one is going to come up towards Mr. Cheese here. And he is also going to try to slam against you. Missing. And 1 more for good measure. Also missing. So much stronger. Miku.
As Miku promised, as Miku is wont to do, she sees another very potentially squishy wizard and is not going to let it happen again.
As you
She
move out of
moves
range,
between.
you will
Yeah.
also take a attack of opportunity.
Can I rage first, actually? She was going to rage anyway.
Sure.
Okay. Just to reduce that attack of opportunity damage. Okay. Now you can attack.
There we go. Let's see here. You're out of range and I don't want to move them. Does a 14 hit?
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay. That will be for 7 bludgeoning damage.
And that's not halved yet, right?
Nope, I won't have it. I'll let you have it because I got enough math to do.
So it rounds down, right?
Correct.
For damage. Okay. So yeah, she's going to attack the animated armor by Tim.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
I don't know. Did you target it?
Oh, sorry.
14 does not hit.
T, right? Yes, T.
T. Shift T to untarget.
Okay. So
But,
it did hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, let's try this again. Ooh, yeah! That crit last session may have been wasted, but this one ain't.
Did that do it right? Holy shit. Yeah.
It automatically took into account the crit damage, right?
It took your 1d6. It took your +2.
Oh,
took
they
your
even
6.
got the radiant damage automatic now. That's very useful.
Oh yeah, it. See why I said targeting is super useful? Because you just did 42 damage on the son of a bitch.
Yes. Okay.
You cleave this thing pretty damn good. I mean, he looks like he's gone through a shredder.
And with nothing else to do, that ends Miku's turn.
This one is going to go for the closest person to him, which is going to be our good friend Timothy. Timothy the Third. And of course, I don't target him because I'm an asshole. But 17. Does a 17 hit you, my good sir?
Yes.
Okay, that will be 8 bludgeoning damage. And this time I have you targeted. But that one misses. So I see how this goes. If I target you, I miss.
Keep targeting.
Cliff.
Cliff's going to move here, and he's going to hold. No, he's not going to hold. He's going to. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna hold Spirit Guardians. The trigger will be if this guy moves.
If you do that, you do understand you drop concentration, correct?
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
If this guy moves into melee range to me, then the spell will pop.
Okay. We will go ahead and remove that then.
I lost my tracker.
If you double click on it, it should pop out. Miku? Coming for you.
Yes. All right.
And we are going to go ahead and whack you one. It was 6 bludgeoning, so it may have taken more. I don't know.
Oh, I think that when hit, the damage is also automatically halved.
If it is, that's cool.
Yep. I
All
no
right.
longer have to manually divide damage by 2.
Booyah. All right. This one is going to go ahead and come towards you, Cliff. So go ahead and pop your Guardians of the Spirit kind.
Well, as soon as it loads back.
Oh, did you drop the game?
I refreshed.
Oh, that'll do it.
Get my combat tracker back up. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay.
I also threw in something also unique. So you will have to confirm who you want to hit. Otherwise, it just automatically hits everybody. Allies and enemies alike.
Oh, I can't do it because it's not my turn.
Oh.
I think.
Well, let's try it now.
Yeah. And that guy's on me, right?
That guy is on you, yes.
The one on the right that's far away.
Well,
he was my trigger.
Yeah. It wouldn't really stop him. I know it halves your distance, but he'd still make it to you.
Okay. Boom. That's popped.
Okay.
Yeah,
That effect is bad
Cole
as
gets
hell.
unaffected.
All right, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll the damage.
He has to make a wisdom save.
Okay. Did not pimp me for a wisdom save, so
Well, they both do.
a 13 and a 5.
I believe those both fail. Yes.
Your spirit guardian should also have like a quick attack or something like that. Or damage fast.
I don't know where I would see that.
It would be on the card itself. Yeah, up in chat.
No, it hasn't anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me see.
Maybe it's just showing as not being quite activated yet.
Okay, that's all right. Let's do it this way.
All right. And it's radiant, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and do this one manually this time, because I think it'll do it on the next turn. But this one is going to still attempt to hit you. That first one missing.
Did he move yet? He's still far away on my screen.
And he. Let's see if I can.
I was like, is
Oh.
he shooting me with a bow?
Okay, so as soon as I moved, it made me. Okay, that's
Did it?
neat. So, all right, no biggie, no biggie. Everything's been done. He missed. He got a 1.
I will miss.
All right, and Timothy.
Yes. Tim's time to shine. He will start by reaching into his pocket, grabbing just a jumble of things. Like, you would go into your grandma's house and it was a hoarder, and you would see like all these different knickknacks. And that's kind of what he has in his pocket. And then you proceed to see him put a small slit at his wrist as he uses the blood to animate these objects, and he forms his tiny construct. And his tiny construct is going to be set to pulse and kind of shoot out these syringes throughout its body, and it will grant you temporary hit points when I activate it as a bonus action.
Okay. And I will definitely get you some of those made up. If you want to get me pictures for it, I can make them up.
Hell yeah. I sent you one, but that was just sent, so. And then plus my intelligence.
Yeah, I can't promise I'll get them made up this session, but I'll get them made up in between sessions.
And let's just throw it out. My familiar will stay on me, but just so I have somewhere to put the teeny servant. So that's.
I'll bring your murder rabbit over to you.
Thank you. So I'll put him there, actually, because I think that would be 10 still then. Yeah, that should be 10. And then I will bonus action have it pulse, granting everyone, except Miku, sorry, 10 temporary hit points.
And I made that... Maybe I didn't make it blue. Sorry. There we go.
I will end my turn.
Yep, so anyone within 10 feet of this creature.
And then Mr. Rabbit, Carbonog, will attempt to distract the suit of armor in front of Miku by waving its jowls around with strawberry jam.
Strawberry jam. Yes.
Strawberry jam.
Gotcha. Is there a DC for that? I know we've brought this up. Oh, it's a insight check.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it would quantify as a help action or what. That's what was the goal.
You were going for a help action? Okay.
Yeah.
Very different. So we'll go with the help action.
And that's all my rabbits got, Mr. Carbonog.
Your crazy toy rabbit has great big fangs. I'm going to slam the flaming sphere against the runes on the door, just to see if that does anything.
Does that affect anybody other than...
No.
Okay.
It's a bonus action to do. Can't get it to move.
If you click on measurement controls, you can't just beep bop boop it over here.
There. I don't know if you moved it or if I did.
I moved it.
But it moved down.
Yeah, you
No,
should
I
be
I'm
able
gonna
to...
go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to move your own templates that you put down. But only if you go down to the measurement controls. It looks like an L on the left-hand side. Like two rulers that make an L.
Yep.
And that should allow you to
Oh, okay, I see. Yep, there we go. Okay.
And then it also allows you to... There should be a thing in the center, so you should be able to get rid of it, too, if you so choose.
Yep. Makes sense now. Okay, so that was my bonus action. I just want to see if it does anything to the runes.
It does make the door really hot,
Okay.
but it doesn't seem to have any effect on the runes. Nothing glows, nothing crumbles.
And I'm going to target the one fighting Tim, and with my action, cast Firebolt and miss.
Because you will be firing at disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah, it does miss.
Why is it a disadvantage?
Because you're doing a ranged action against somebody within melee range.
No, I'm not. I'm doing it with the one fighting Tim.
But you have two individuals within melee range of you.
Okay. That's a rule I'm unfamiliar with.
Yep, that's standard rule. Not a table rule, I promise.
Yep. I'm not arguing.
Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Spirit Guardians is still active. He did fail that. All right, and he'll target Colette. Not exactly the smartest creatures out there.
19 damage this time.
It actually already rolled it for you.
Did it?
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Does that help?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just need to go to the bathroom very quickly.
Yeah, no worries.
These things aren't very wise.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, he misses
do
you
see
twice.
this. I do see the spirit guardian damage though.
Yeah, it popped up after Cliff's roll popped up, but
Oh.
it popped up in the correct order. So it's super weird,
So
super delayed.
what? It's not that it's delayed. It's just because it's done through the modules. It uses what I have set up as I have private GM role, so it pops up privately. So I see it, but I will try to undo that for your guys' damage.
I think D&D Beyond just likes to gaslight you, Cliff.
It does. But this one is going to go after you, as was written, Mr. Tim.
Rude.
That's 17.
Um,
I think it's giving you the option.
it is. I like that. That's really cool. I'll take it. Yeah.
The one that just hit.
I did give you the help action, so you'll get.
Okay, so she has advantage. So I'll just roll again. Oh, come on, really?
It wasn't very helpful.
Does the help action apply to the second attack?
No, it'll only apply to your first attack.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, even worse. These things are tanky. Ah, God damn it! I should have reckless so they had reason to attack me instead of Tim. Oh well.
You're giving them a lot of credit for their thought processes.
They're not smart enough to think tactically. Fair enough.
Tim,
well, that's all Mika can do or is willing to do this turn.
What the hell was that? You're not even in range. So it tried saying that this guy who's outside your range got hit. I'm like, no, you didn't. But yep. Timothy.
Oh, another attack. Oh, I can't stop that. So.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
But it'll be just 4 damage, so not a huge.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
And then a second one would miss. Because reasons. Clifford?
I am Tim the Tank.
Okay. Let's get out the good old spiritual weapon.
As a free action, I can speak, right?
Of course.
Group together.
Did it hit him?
It did not. It's not showing an animation, or it's not showing that it swung yet.
Oh, I like that animation. That's cute.
Is it giving you problems?
Yep.
Alright.
I can't do the target thing with the spiritual weapon or anything, or any of my spells, so.
That's fine. We'll do this. We'll do that. And we'll have you recast it with that thing. And see how that works.
There.
Sure.
Yeah, that fucking hits it.
8 damage. That's my bonus. Oh, okay. Action. Alright, concentrating. Action. Give me. Flame.
That kills him.
Boom.
This one is going after our little bird friend. And it's going to miss with one swing. It's going to miss with two swings. And it's going... You might almost tell that there's some disappointment in its eyes. I'll go ahead and pop out this. Not what I wanted to do. Let's reveal.
Fucking Spirit Guardians are fucking them up.
Dude, Spirit Guardians is probably one of my favorite cleric spells. Between that and Spiritual Weapon. Oh, good lord. But I usually play a Forge Cleric. So... Or a, Death
I don't know,
Domain.
for a life cleric, I'm dealing out some damage.
Oh, yeah, you are. But yeah, he's going to continue targeting you, Mr. Cliff.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he's going to continue missing you with his first attack. His second attack, on the other hand, does hit, and you pass your concentration save.
With a natty.
Yeah, you nattied it. Timothy.
All right. Tim.
Timmy.
Timmer.
Timclays.
Yeah. No, he does not like this hole in my face thing going on right now. Bonus action. Let's have my little guy do a pulse for everyone here.
You pulse him.
Or actually, I'll have him move and then pulse, because that can be part of the same action.
Yep.
So it'll hit at everyone but Kalut this time, but I think he still has the 10 temp. So.
And
Mine just stays at 10, right? Temps don't stack, right?
right.
They don't stack, but they'll be replaced if it's a greater number.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I
So, but I didn't roll nearly as well this time. So that's 4 temporary hit points for Miku and myself.
Okay.
So the blue thing is where you put temporary hit points, right? The blue number?
Yes.
Okay.
My action, I am going to 5, 10.
Are you disengaging, or are you willing to?
I'm willing to let him take a swing, and I'm gonna move over there because it would take my action to disengage.
All right. I am going to go ahead and take that.
Yeah, and I'll do a partial movement first because I want to cast before I get in melee. But yeah.
So the first one's going to be 7. And
Does he get to make 2 attacks for opportunities or for reactions?
So one will be able to make it, and the other one will be able to make it. So you will take 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But only 1 attack apiece from these guys.
Oh yeah.
Watch these fuckers have Sentinel.
Right. God damn.
God damn. That will be 13 total damage. I assume your AC is 15, unless you want to use your reaction.
Yeah, I will.
So the first
I'll
one's hit for an 18, and the second one hit for a 15.
Okay, then I'll pop a shield.
Okay, I believe that's a +5, gives you 20, right?
Correct.
All right. So go ahead and pop a Rooney for your reaction. Oh, that's cool.
Right? That's dope. So move there, and then I will target Yeah, I'll target this outside one that's unarmed, or unharmed, not unarmed. And hit him with a Mind Sliver.
You and that mind sliver.
Got it.
All right.
So 9 psychic. Looks like. But it looks like it already applied.
So you see your spike fly towards it and go in and out of its head as if it wasn't there.
Okay. I think it still takes the minus D4, right? It doesn't need to take the damage to take the other effect.
It is immune to psychic.
Yeah, but the secondary effect of the spell is...
Well, since it can't fail the check, it wouldn't take the D4. It says the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 and...
Oh, did not mean to click that again.
Oh, we
Sorry.
just throwing out everything, huh?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say it doesn't, because the entire effect is based off of psychic, and it is immune.
Okay. Then that is I'll move over here, and that's all I'll do there.
But at least you learned something out of that.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. And you said that ended your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Coletti,
All right. Colette will.
our little gray friend.
Yeah, he will step away 5 feet, take that attack of opportunity.
Let's see here. Does the 13 hit you?
No.
Well, then you take nothing.
All right. He will then use his bonus action to slam this flaming sphere into this dude.
Okay.
So I'll need that dex save. Hold on. I don't know if I can get it to re-trigger.
The only way, or if you were to scroll back up, but that's fine. We don't have to go through all that.
I found it.
Okay. And you have that guy targeted?
Well, I'm targeting a different guy because I'm going to use him with a different spell.
Well, target this first one
so-
for that,
I'll target him.
and then damage fast.
Damage.
That should, in theory, do it. Did it not do anything?
No, everything I'm clicking on is just like showing me the description. It's
Oh.
the original.
Okay, well, I'll give you... It was a dex saving throw?
Yep,
I'm not sure what your DC is, but I think a 6 fails.
it does. And I will roll the 2d6.
It's not
So
much,
take
but it's honest
3
work.
damage.
Yeah.
And then he will target this dude down here with Firebolt.
The old...
And that'll do 5 damage.
He takes it.
And that will end my turn.
This one is going to go ahead and target Miku, because they're not... They want who's closest. He's going to miss with his first one. He's going to definitely miss with that second one. Nat 1'd it. And that will be all she wrote for her. Apparently birds are really hard to hit.
Oh, They do resist fighting type moves. Unsure, but the interaction with steel is neutral. Miko's gonna start moving, but she's going to try to see if she can at least knock out one of the potential attack of opportunities first.
Okay. But don't.
Attack. Oh, come on! These freaking things are so damn tanky. But,
I don't know if you consider an 11 tanky with your attack roll.
and yeah, just roll the attack of opportunity now.
Let's see here. 2 of them have already used it, so we will just go ahead and use 1. And it's gonna miss very poorly. Not as poorly as the last one, but pretty poor.
Okay, that'll end Miku's turn.
Okay. Well, makes sense that it would take it that time, but this one's coming up. It wants Miku. Line of sight. As he swings. You know, they really telegraph their movements. They're very quick. So, they're getting... Both of its attacks are just swinging wildly. Just up, down, left, right. It's going all around
I'm
you.
gonna flavor it that Miku's doing a little bit of flying work to dodge these attacks just because that's a cool mental image.
The old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael spin sigh. If anybody is old enough to remember that. No, just me? Got it.
I mean, I have a friend who is obsessed with mutant turtles, and he is the same age as me. There's like a new incarnation of this every half decade.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're getting a little weird, to be honest. I want the old-timey versions. They were mean as hell. What's the matter, Cliff?
Trying to figure out what to do with my action.
You're trying to what?
Figure out what to do with my action.
I do believe you have a mace.
Yeah, but that's so, like, basic.
I mean, you're not wrong. As you have just insulted every fighter out there.
It's very basic.
Okay, were you not using your spiritual weapon?
I did, but I didn't target him. It was a 16. I don't think a 16 hits.
Oh, no, a 16 does miss.
Yeah.
This one is going to come in here. He's going to get hit by Spirit Guardians. A 17. Just so everyone's aware. He is going to slow wake a smash.
Still takes that half damage. Oh, inchies, fuckers.
And he hit you for... He hit you twice, Miku. Once for an 8. Once for a 4. I believe it is already halved. Yep, it actually shows halved on my screen. That's neat. That's so fucking neat.
Yeah, thanks for this targeting module. It's made the math playing this game a lot easier.
It does take away a little bit from the players because like it automates a lot of some of the rolls. But I think overall it's a benefit. Yep. Spirit Guardians fucking smash with its 18. He's dead. Yeah. Yeah. Tim, you just watch this thing explodimacate.
As I expected. Oh, did not move that. Sorry. Miku's proven themselves to be worthy of the chalice. I will aid you in whichever way I can in this mighty cause, and pulse the temporary hit points once more.
That is one of the strongest little cannons that you can have.
I love it. So 6 temporary hit points to everyone but Colette. Oh wait, and I think myself. Yep, I don't. I'm not in reach. Oops. And then that one died, right? So
The one right in front of you just collapsed in a big old
Yeah.
heap.
let's get some more distance. Get over by our new friend. And let's shoot. This one over here. Well, if you don't have your wits about you, taste my fire. Oh, and it misses.
It pings off its shoulder.
This fight would be something else if we didn't have Spirit Guardian. It's kicking their ass.
In
Holy
defense
fuck,
here,
you're so tanky.
in defense, these things aren't hitting you either.
It's true.
Like,
It's a fight like this.
everyone just...
And if it's all right, I'll have my teeny. Well, it's not 2 sizes smaller. That's right. But I can go around. That's opportunity attack. Yeah, he'll just stay there. Oh,
Okay.
not move. And I will end my turn.
All right. Colette will look at Tim and say, "This is how you play with fire," and target one directly south of him with firebolt.
I don't know if you see that, by the way, but there is an actual firebolt coming from you and hitting it.
I was looking at the roll.
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Also
that's
hard to see with the screen.
Yeah.
14 damage.
Yeah.
It will, as a bonus action. Oh, I need to read this. Okay. Doesn't say it has to be in a straight line. So I will move the flaming sphere into the guy to the south of Miku. And need that deck save from him.
Deck save. Let's see here. He rolled a 12.
Takes 6 fire damage.
And he will take that 6 fire damage. Booyah. As you were slowly
my
melting
turn.
him.
See, that's how you play with fire.
Your age has granted you much wisdom. You understand the power of eternal flame.
This one's coming for you, Mr. Actually, you know what? He's going to go after the cannon. Cannon's closest. Well, we'll do this. So he runs in, really with a lot of like gumption, and as soon as he like enters the circle, these little fey-looking wisps just fucking murder him. Just
You guys ever seen Spy Kids 3D?
He should have known my cannon has holy protection.
Spy Kids 3D, Elijah Wood, the guy.
that's
All
right.
right.
Miku.
So she's gonna go for the most intact bit of armor, which is the one in between, that she's protecting from a cliff right now in terms of positioning. So, oh wait, I forgot to target, but does a 17 doesn't hit, as I recall.
It does not hit.
DM can't hit me unless he has a fucking boss out there.
I burned all my luck for this combat on that crit, I swear.
You really did. It's not even that you're rolling poorly. You're just not rolling their AC. It's not low.
Yeah, that's
They are failing to DC checks right now.
all Miku can do.
Fucking Spirit Guardian's putting in some work. Coming after you there, Miku. Also swinging wildly. Up, down, left, right. Also missing again. 2 9s. That's fine. This is fine.
What do your spirit guardians look like again, Cliff?
Little wisp like that. Just,
Nice.
yeah. Why didn't it target it? Jesus. It's a 24 to hit this guy.
Yeah, 24 will hit.
6
for
damage.
6. It'll kill it.
Cliff will move around here. Oh no, he's gonna stay. He's gonna stay. Forgot that moves with me.
Yeah. Also another cool thing that I love about this. It also does auras for paladins, so if you get close enough,
Fuck it. So I can surmise that they pretty much suck at being wise.
I mean, they haven't passed a whole hell of a lot of these checks that you've been throwing at them.
Cool. All right, and he's already injured, so I can do my.
It already
Did
did
it,
it.
didn't it? Did it? Cool. 11.
A little less than average, but you know, that's
I'll
fine.
take it. I'll take it. It's his turn now. Does he die?
Maybe. So all fucking most.
Damn it!
Swings at Miku. Does
Cliff
he
could have
hit?
just sat down this whole fight.
he did a whole 1 damage to Miku. Oh, that time he did 8. Rounded down to 4. All right. Timocles.
Yeah, let's. Just because Tim is greedy and also likes health. Let's move in a little closer. The cannon's gonna do a nice little burst again. Oh, rough. We got 4 temporary hit points.
Still just rocking that 10-1.
And then I will. Okay. After careful observation, let's give this once more a try. And shoot a fireball. There we go.
All right. It fucking dies. How do you do it, my good sir?
I think he'll like try and trick shot it, just try and curve it somehow. But then he fucks it up. It actually just hits like a pillar or a stalactite, and then it comes down and kills it. Oh yes, as I planned.
Yeah, you knock a stalactite off the ceiling and manage to skewer it, and it dies.
Cliff will he'll cut off his spirit guardians, and then he'll take his spiritual weapon spear and he'll kind of put it in his bag, and then he'll just kind of like brush his shoulders off a little bit.
I'm gonna keep every bonus actioning popping my construct until we're at 11, the
Sure.
max for the temp.
Yeah, if everybody wants to make sure that they're topped off at 11 temporary hit points.
Sure.
Also, I forgot that the simple calendar can actually take into account time.
Ooh.
So I can move it 10 minutes, an hour, whatever. So things like your cannon that last an hour.
I really
disappear.
wish we could develop something to calculate how much time has to pass for it to max out. Like it'll auto roll until it hits.
I mean,
I think that'd be cool.
it's one dice, so I mean, 1 out of 8 is going to max it out.
Yeah, it's pretty likely. It's not going to take too long, but
It takes like a minute.
yeah.
So yeah, not a big deal. It's actually my main, so very familiar with them. All right, so you guys have just, I don't know if murder is the right word, but
Destroy.
destroyed,
Unanimated?
disapparated. I don't know. We're going with one of those.
I will collect these priceless artifacts and sell them. I'm not poor.
You sure you carry all these guys?
A man of my talents? Of course. And man, how do I want to do this? I will no. I would have taken those two probably. So I'll pull out a bag and I will begin loading the parts of armor into it. And it seems small, but just keeps fitting.
Just out of curiosity, because I don't see any. What are your infusions?
It's going to be my spell rot tattoo and my bag of holding initially. Because I can only have the 2.
Okay. Well, I think you can have 3 learned and 2 active.
I can have 4 learned and then the 2 active.
Okay.
But I'll have for my 2 active prematurely because I might use them at the end of the day as well. My 2 charges to do it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and throw this into your shit here.
And the spell rot is already, it's on my rabbit. You'll notice a little tattoo if you pull up its fur slightly.
So you now have a bag of holding up in the containers area.
Ooh.
I'm going to
So
change that
Miku
to
is gonna see if
infusion.
anything.
Also, you're welcome to do the math, but 65 times 5 for steel, for weight of steel.
Okay.
It's no longer armor. You guys pretty much shredded that because it's all armor. So you now have whatever that weight is in 300 something.
325.
And you were saying, Miku?
She's gonna see if anything has changed about the door.
Door is the same. It's a little warmer due to the fireball thing being right next to it. But other than that, it looks exactly the same.
So all things, rooms are still lit up and all that.
Yeah. It looks exactly the same as when you guys first saw it. Except for
You
one
said
of
the-
the
I
rooms
have-
has been slightly pulled out by Colette.
And I will go back and finish pulling it out to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Can I take out all 4 of them?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I would like to try.
All right. You do that.
All right. I wonder if they go in a specific order, and the order's off. to me, it's stick, water, leaf, fire. And then the cycle repeats.
Well, there's only 3
Thoughts?
slots for
3
you.
slots. Water, leaf, fire.
Water, leaf, fire does not seem to do anything.
Does it seem like the
Or,
runes
I'm
fit
sorry.
in those slots?
I apologize. I was looking at this incorrectly. Yes, actually, as you put in the fire, you hear a click, and dust starts falling from the ceiling as the door starts lowering itself into the ground. And with that, I think we are going to go ahead and take our 15. We'll say be back here at 10, 15 after the hour. I got a couple of dogs to let out anyhow, so we will go from there.
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
How do I add things to the bag of holding?
Same way you would do anything.
I'm click and drag, right?
Yeah, click and drag.
Not doing it.
Are you trying to put everything from your backpack in there?
I'm trying to just put I made the custom item 325 pounds of steel under loot in my inventory, and I'm trying to click and drag it.
I was able to do it, no problem. So I opened it, right? I clicked on it, opened it, and then I just moved it on over.
Yeah.
Here, let me put it back over your...
Oh, okay. I can do it with the window itself. I thought I could drag it from the inventory into the icon in there.
Yeah, no, not that game like yet.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right, cool.
I've got a lot of automation, but nothing quite there.
Yeah. Yep. And then I didn't want to say it in front of him because I was hoping to surprise him later. But for the spell rot tattoo on Mr. Carrot is where's the spell?
Yeah, I apologize for that, but I'm like looking through your stuff.
Oh.
I'm like, I don't see any of your infusions.
Yeah, it's always hard with the infusions because they want you to say you used your infused activation to have it, but you don't. You get the charges to make new ones every day. So
right. I know I don't usually change mine. And if you were to go, just for future reference, if you ever play an artillerist again, or an artificer in general, if you go into your inventory on D&D Beyond and go down to manage infusions, you can actually do that there.
Yeah, does it not use the charge when you do it that way?
No one will use the charges.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess I could just go back and declick the charge, but
yeah, I mean, I usually don't change my stuff because you'll just find like you don't want to get, you'll be holding on to your heavy stuff for so long that you'll forget about it, so on and so forth.
You got to use it. It's how you milk it for everything. It's how you get your alchemy jug to give you lots of mayo.
You know, your infusions are exactly what, I won't say they're exactly what I use, but I always have bag of holding an alchemy jug because
So
it's just
good.
fucking useful.
Yeah,
give
so
you
much value.
give you some, gallons of wine.
Or here's a nice pound of oil, or here's a bunch of poison for
The poison doesn't work, never works out right. But the
Oh,
acid, you can get 2 vials of that a day.
yeah, it would be both. It'd be for Kalut because he's a alchemist. So I don't know if all the crafting recipes, if any of them require a base poison.
Fair. It takes like 5 days to get enough for 1 dose of poison.
Is it that small? I thought it was enough for a single dose.
No. It's low. I stopped trying to make poison just because of that. It was more financially sustaining to do acid.
Yeah. How much is a vial of poison?
100 gold. But then
No,
you
I
need,
meant the volume, because it just says a half ounce. So
yeah, it makes a half ounce, but I think I think it takes 4 ounces to fill a vial.
vial. They don't tell you how much is
A vial can hold 4 ounces of liquid.
4 ounces. So okay,
That's why
and
I
it
always do
makes
the acid, because
half
I think you
ounce.
get 8 ounces.
Okay.
I used to do a vial of acid and then my catapult spell.
It's so awkward though, the math on this, because for poison you can use it 3 times because it can apply up to 3 pieces of ammunition, or you can coat 1 slashing. So you don't necessarily need to fill the vial to use it for ammunition,
Right.
but
Still
yeah,
takes
it's messy.
forever.
Yeah, it's a good amount of time, but I mean, still, it's what'd you say, half ounce? So it'd be
So you need like
uh,
1 1/3 ounces. So
uh,
that's
for a full vial. You need how much though? It would be two. It would be eight
8 days.
charges. Or if you're an artificer, you can make 2 alchemy jugs a day.
Right. But then you wouldn't be able
So
to have a bag of holding or anything like that.
yeah,
So yeah, you
but that's
could.
100 gold in 4 days,
But I think the
which isn't
acid
terrible.
is 40 gold.
Is it? Okay. 8 ounces. So yeah, you get two vials of acid.
So it's 25 gold. And of course, that's halved. But still, that's basically 25 gold per day versus
Yep.
150 gold
Well,
for
actually,
8 days.
Yeah, 25 gold a day. You said, yeah, that's
Mhm.
right. So
Versus 50 gold every 8 days.
yeah, and that's not if you're using even additional artificer activations. So you could do 50 gold a day.
Right.
Um,
That's why I always went with acid.
no, that makes sense. That's good. Good thought.
Oh yeah, Artificer. He's my boo.
Yeah.
But I will be right
I
back.
haven't.
I have to let these dogs out, or I will forget, and they will shit all over my house because I'm watching somebody else's dogs.
Ooh, yeah. Don't do.
So I'll be right back.
Just got myself a cake pop. I made it the 4th of July, and like this was my mother's idea, but my mother did not tell several stops along the to where the party was, and that several stops would take 30 minutes to a half hour, and it was the 4th of July. So the chocolate on the cake pop started to melt, and I hated it. We ended up having to fix it by shoving it in the freezer, and it is still being shoved in the freezer. Sorry. Just want to make some small talk.
Oh, Miku, I could hear you, by the way. I just couldn't talk because I stepped away. But No, that's awesome. I wish.
Oh, okay.
I had a cake pop.
I just thought I'd break the tension a bit by talking about cake pops.
Oh yeah. I actually don't think I've ever had a cake pop.
They're very good. The trick is making them yourself. You gotta temper the chocolate right.
That makes
Gotta
sense.
have good sticks. Freezing actually means the pops are a lot more stable and you can get away with less sticks, I have learned. But freezing also affects the temperature and the flavor of it, in my opinion. It's
Do you
still good though.
typically do more of a ganache so it's easier to pull out and not like pull them off the sticks, or is it just a straight chocolate melt?
I don't think if it's ganache, it's really that cake poppy texture. Like the crunch is part of the appeal. I do know how to make ganache. I make them with my macarons all the time. It's just it doesn't feel right for cake pops.
Well, you can do a lighter ganache that's still going to have a crunch if it's at a colder temp, but just is a lower melting point.
I'll consider it. But I also like the process of tempering chocolate, even if it can get tricky sometimes. How do you get a crunchy ganache, actually? Because the crunch is a product of tempering, and you cannot. I'm pretty sure you cannot temper ganache.
I'm drawing a blank at the moment. What is it to temper the chocolate again?
Chocolate naturally has a tendency to snap. It's what happens. It's why it's very easy to break apart segments of a chocolate bar because the chocolate bar has already been tempered. Uh, so you can only temper solid chocolate basically. It's why I don't think you could temper ganache because that is uh, semi-solid by definition. Basically, the process for it works like this: you melt chocolate in the microwave, you get a candy thermometer until it's at least 90, at most 97 degrees Fahrenheit, and then you toss in fragments of a regular chocolate bar that you did not melt, and it puts all the chocolate in the liquid chocolate in temper, and it means it'll set properly at room temperature.
Okay. With ganache, as just a side note, you can have it be varying degrees. It's just dependent on how much butter you put in there, or whatever oil. So it could be fairly solid. I am back.
I'm back as well. I'm slowly making your cannon.
Thank you.
Would not be the first time I've made this, and if I was smart, I'd just wait till Sunday and drag it off my other character.
Do we have forehead DM tonight?
Wow, why is it like that? Why is it even moving? Yes, behold my forehead. Forehead of
A mighty
destiny.
forehead. Anyone play Pokemon Go?
Yes.
I used to.
We have Pogo Fest coming up. 2 more weeks. Excited.
My friends are all really super still into it.
It's just a fun excuse to get outside.
Is the
It's very
financial
true.
issue on?
But the outside is where people are.
But I get to look at my screen and ignore them and have a good
Charlie.
reason.
Relatable. I've got a couple of competitive teams actually.
Oh, nice. I haven't done too much in the competitive scene. I slowly build, but I never think it's good enough. I gotta have number 1 of each of the mons I want to use.
Actually, unless you're in Master League, you don't want perfect Pokemon. You want maxed out defense and HP and halfway, and I think either minimum or halfway through the attack item.
I meant
Because of how
based. When I say number 1, I meant based on ranking for that Pokemon using that same system. I have Pokegenie, which tells you like their rank currently based on their stats. So it's the same premise. It just does it for me, so I don't have to check every time. Because some mons, it's not always 0 attack, 15-15. Sometimes you want like a slight variation or a lesser evolution. Usually it's if there's like a mega or some different form. EVs do it a lot.
As someone who can't raid, I am just really annoyed that you can't mega and competitive. I mean, I have.
Oh, you're
There are Poke stats or things.
Yeah, we're losing you there, Miku.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Get what's going on. I am not moving my laptop around at all.
It's all good. Sometimes it
It's
just
just
happens.
the same place.
Yep.
It might be a product of the weather. It was raining very badly earlier.
Probably. Squirrel got on one of your wires.
Squirrel.
Well,
I don't know why, but every once in a while my camera will decide it's just gonna follow me.
They're always watching. I have my decaf brewing, so I just might have to get up while
Your decaf?
when it finishes. Yeah, decaf coffee. Trying to be good. Try and get. I don't know. I've beat it in my head that maybe they're right about caffeine, although I still am not sure. I've always had inverse reactions, been mellow after caffeine, but decaf still has some, so it might be the right amount for me.
I assume everything out there will give me cancer and make my end of life horrible, but it makes my current life happy as hell. So I just go off of that thought that future me can get fucked.
Well,
Coffee is
sorry.
life-saving. Coffee is life-saving. I drink it, and other people get to live.
Yeah.
Right. I drink Rippets.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
if they're available,
I personally,
I'll also drink them.
You do look like a Rippet dude. You do.
Well, that's what we lived off of when we were
If you ever
deployed.
see me drinking a soda on stream, it's because that's my coffee substitute. I love I need caffeine just as much as any modern human being, but I hate the taste of coffee. So I get my caffeine fix from diet soda.
It's fair. Whatever works. But yeah,
I douse mine with creamer.
also I do the full size cans of Rippets. I don't do the little
Bet
shooters.
you do, bud. I bet you do.
Is this something else that I need to Google? I've been
You're gonna
Googling
make
a
him
lot.
create round 2 of these armors, but careful.
No.
Just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if when he was a teenager, he had a wall of monster cans lined up in his fucking bedroom.
Monster
Why do
wasn't
all-
a thing when I was a kid.
Why
It
do
didn't
all
exist.
these,
Yeah, I said teenager, not a kid. I said teenager.
That same thing.
No.
why
How
are
old are you?
these pieces of armor all made out of tin and they all say "rip it" on them?
I I turned 40 in September. You know
They're
we
all okay. Okay.
Really?
No,
we
they
had
were around when you were a teenager.
Red Bull when I was like 17. No, you know what we had, and it's even better than Red Bull. It was balls.
Balls is great.
This shit was great.
I'm not
It
biased.
was started distributing in
Third.
2002.
We had Surge.
Yeah, I had Surge. I graduated high school in 03, so one could say I was 17, like I said.
Oh, two.
Oh, look at me. I was born earlier in the year.
Look at me, I'm old. Yeah.
I'm older than you by like 3 months.
Let's
know what?
just take bets at whose knees they're gonna give out first. That's what I say.
My back's already given out, so shut up.
And I've already had hip surgery, so I mean, can you leave my knees?
At least I know what I'm getting you guys for Christmas. Get you guys both life alerts.
Fuck.
That's fair. I'd wear it.
I've fallen and I can't get up. By the way,
It's great because it even
I'll get
implies
you
they
one of
don't have
those-
smartphones or how to use them.
I'll get you one of those fucking jackets they have now. Rhett and Link put them on. Where like if you fall, they explode like.
oh my god, I've seen those.
You seen those like car fucking airbags?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any idea how terrifying that is? Like you're just gonna fall.
I was watching Rhett and Link like fall down, and like it wouldn't go off when they fell. They would get up and walk around for like 2 minutes, then it would go off. So they're highly ineffective. But they look comfy.
There's no sneezing here. How dare you?
Are we on pause? Yeah.
We are unpaused.
Well, Cliff, those weren't designed to save you. They were designed to just make you comfortable after you fall, and you're probably just in your last moments.
No, gotcha.
To blow up and give you a heart attack while you're lying in pain on the ground.
That's what they said.
Though they're
More likely to give you a heart attack waiting for it to explode.
Not gonna lie.
they'll either
If you gave me the
Quick as a pro-
option, I am going to replace those bags, and it is going to be a blow up doll that flies out of that fucking thing at Mock Jesus.
Shit.
That's funny.
It's gonna look like me just.
mine's gonna be
I
all
keep
smoke
ending
bomb.
up in campaigns where, for whatever reason, I am by far the youngest member. I think this happened with my first D&D group, kind of deliberately with my second D&D group. Actually, I might be the furthest in my third non-miss D&D group.
Oh yeah, well I'm the most gay in my D&D group, so there,
Nailed it.
got him.
God damn it. Yes. For everybody who's listening at home, we have now determined the question that's been on everybody's mind. Maybe.
What's that?
What does twink
You-
mean? Don't
You didn't
Google
confirm
it.
Shit.
Don't
I have my
Google.
socks on.
Because I did. And that
No,
was
you
not.
Googled more than twink.
Wh-
You made a
I have
graver.
Pull up that
Googled many
history.
things.
Pull up that history.
What he's not telling you is he did it on his work computer.
Did it on a government computer. You don't like
I
it?
hear you.
Well, get fucked, nerd.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I
It
gotcha.
just suddenly stopped a second. As I was
That's fine.
saying, I do not know the comparative sexuality between me and my other D&D groups. I think I was probably the gayest person in my real life one. I don't know.
You can go by the smell. That's what it is.
I don't have a particularly good sense of smell.
You can
Yeah,
smell.
we spelled you,
We can smell the
Ginger.
gay.
The
That's what it
minute you
is.
hopped in this lobby,
No, I smell
we
like
smelled that
potatoes.
out.
I'm ginger.
Oh, so you're saying gingers are gay? Okay.
Wait,
Got it.
Shit, I'm half gay.
Oh, we're derailing this. We're gonna be canceled. This is gonna go straight to
No,
private.
no, we're gaining a whole new different type of audience.
Hey guys, remember last month? Nylar. Hey.
How you doing?
Are we going to call Ginger Tim now? This is the problem with
Yes.
referring
Wait,
to Flip.
it'll take a minute for Nylar to become Tim. It's a slow progression. But yes, as our friend Cliff has unwittingly just meandered through this cave with no regard to himself or anybody else, this creature forms out of the rocks and dirt. Could be your cousin, actually. We're going to go ahead and have everybody go back into initiative.
What did I
I want
win?
to see what we're fighting yet.
Oh, that's a fucking shame, isn't it?
There's no combat encounter.
Currently, it's not
Yeah,
listed as,
I know,
as
I'm-
an encounter mode.
I'm working
Come on.
on it. God. You sound like my ex-wife. No, I'm
Sorry.
kidding. I'm kidding. It's just my excuse for everything at this point.
Same, buddy.
Oh, does that mean I get half your shit?
Mine's trying, but she can eat my fucking dick.
Wouldn't be
I
getting a
really-
divorce if she just did that. No.
You're not
Can't-
far off base.
Can't talk shit if your mouth is full. Yeah. So, God, this is gone
Might
off
not
the
want
rails.
to put this one up on the YouTubes.
Oh, I'm doing it.
Also, are you sure you can't talk with your mouth full? I've tried.
Sounds like Charlie Brown.
fucking-
Womp
I
womp
fucking
womp
love you
womp
so
womp.
much.
All right, Colette, you hear a loud banging as rocks and whatnot are falling to the ground.
Game's paused.
Oh, that would help.
I'll walk ahead, saying, Cliff, what are you doing mining in this cave? Get to the point where I can see what's actually making the noise. I'll target it. Because I'm so far away, we'll use my new favorite spell, Fireball. And crit on that shit.
That
Jesus.
boom. Yeah, that's a good hit. That's a
Yeah.
good hit.
And just, I guess, just end my turn, because you don't want to follow that up with anything terrible.
Not gonna ruin it with a fucking bonus action. How dare you? Cliff, you are the one who has awoken him from his slumber. And before I go any further, we're gonna target you. We are going to hit you. Once. Twice. 3 times, lady.
That looks like it hurts.
I'd say so. And he will end his turn there.
I didn't realize my things had fallen off. Would it be all right to have had my familiar and my construct with me, or?
Sure.
What? Why are they? What?
I don't know what's going. Don't
And,
highlight everything.
okay, there we go. Okay, I think that fixed it. All right, we're on the buddy trade now. I say, what's going on over here? Okay, so there is something there. What do I exactly see?
You
Nick
see,
is gonna tell him because Cliff won't. Earth elemental ahead.
Earth element. A mighty guardian for my prize. It all makes sense.
and
And
I'm having to reload, so if you guys don't target it, it could take me a minute to adjust hit points.
yeah, I hit it for like 70.
70? Yeah, definitely.
And I will target it, and I will shoot it with a Mind Sliver, and maybe this one isn't immune. Oh, I have to move 5 more feet.
Yeah. You
There we
thought.
You thought. I think it's still in range, right? Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 30. Oh, maybe I couldn't. Oh, I would have had to have gone. No, because that's a corner. Okay. How far have I moved? I moved 35, so I can't. Never mind on that.
Well, you could always
I guess
back it up and firebolt them.
Yeah.
That's got
let's do
120
that.
feet.
Yeah. I thought they had the same.
No. Firebolt is so good.
It is real good.
Especially if you've got Elemental Adept.
Hmm.
You bypass
And-
resistance.
I will bonus action send my little dude up further, my cannon.
Yeah.
Now to separate them. Nope. Okay. I cannot deselect all my things for some reason.
You
Okay,
have to do it
I
off
got
into the
it.
corner.
So 5, 10. I think it's only 15 feet it gets to move, so I have to move diagonal. And then that's it. That's the thing.
Cliff,
Neither.
it's all on you.
Yes. What is that? Let me. Bonus action healing word myself.
As one might.
I did target myself. Then I will action disengage.
Okay.
I'll fuck off. 30 feet.
Are you going? I guess it doesn't really matter. Normally you wouldn't be able to go like right through him, but it won't make a difference since you have room to go around him.
Action, bonus action. Okay.
So yes, Miku is not in the mood to leave more of her friends in danger. Let me just as far as you can get. I think she can get to. Yes, she can. And Bird is still angry. So, rage.
Okay, let's see that rage. And don't forget to target.
And target, yes.
Oh, that was almost a 20. But a 15 will not hit. I think we're losing you again there, Miku. But I see you're gray taxing. That as well will not hit.
Yeah, I keep rolling the same numbers in combat today. Well, that's all I can do right now.
Colette.
As Colette walks forward, he'll say, "Cooler if Nylar were here to show him this new trick." And I will cast Melf's Acid Arrow.
Milf's acid arrow?
Indeed, is exactly what I said. Did it not? No, it's still targeted. Okay. Did 6 damage immediately, and will do more damage at the end of its next turn.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
Well, this thing is going to go ahead and bring its arms up. And everybody likes the Hulk, right?
Hulk smash.
Well, that was...
I like Elemental Slam.
That won't affect you there. I'm gonna undo that.
Me?
Yeah. That doesn't affect you. It only goes out 15 feet, so I don't know why. Whatever. Oh, probably because I still have you targeted. So,
Ooh.
it'll only affect Miku. Miku, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Don't worry, I already undid the damage it did there, Cliff.
She does not make that.
You will take 24 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Let us... Booyah.
How much damage? Sorry, I got
24.
Is that halved already?
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Could you imagine?
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
I can, yes.
I assume that's
We get up to 15, 16 level. Yeah, that's going to be the fucking half damage. Especially when those dragons come around.
But it will continue its assault on you, Miku. Almost. Maybe not. Nope. It's
Yeah,
next to
24 not halved. So
did-
you got to have the 24.
Oh, did we lose Miku? We did lose Miku.
I think I started with the 0. No, I think I was at 42 at the end of the last fight. Okay, there we go. I think this is right. And okay, done.
Puppy.
Okay. So you took 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. And he swung twice more and missed with both of those.
Even though they were prone, you get advantage.
Listen, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Apparently so.
All right, let's move up. You know,
Wait,
5, 10.
Miku was not prone. Was that
Oh.
something that happened? Oh yes. Okay.
Yep.
I missed that because of the stream problems. Okay.
Uh, we'll move 15 feet over here and give us another little burst.
Your blue one or your white one? Your blue one is your cannon. Your white one is your familiar.
Oh, okay. They got mixed up in the swap. So the white has been my cannon here.
Okay, so your white one is your cannon. Your blue one is your familiar.
Yeah, for this one. And we'll do a little bursty there. Oh, and this should be on top of me. So that d8 plus 3. So you'll get 10 temporary hit points, Cliff. And then I will target that guy. And wow, I'll do the thing with the slivers and the mines, and maybe it will work. Hey, nope, it saved or it didn't save. It saved.
It looks like it saved.
Yep, meets it, beats it. Unlucky, but at least it could be affected.
How long do the temp HP last?
Till the end of a long rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will. Now I'll have 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's gonna hop off my shoulder and hop over by Miku, begin like frothing at the jowls as it does, and give Miku the help action.
Okay. Okay. She is being helped.
Do you feel helped, covered in strawberry jam? Strawberry jam, yeah, that.
Strawberries.
Those great big fangs.
Yeah. It's for can opening, I promise.
Sure.
Kind of.
Night opening?
Yeah. They're a form of can.
He did fail that.
7.
Hey. I'm rolling advantage on a prone creature and still fucked up. Cool. It's good.
That's it is what it is.
The
It is what it
dice.
is, man.
The dice
It's the dice.
hate us.
The dice doth decide. Shit. What is it to take a healing potion? Bonus action?
So it's a bonus action to roll for it. It is a full action to get the full effect
10.
of it.
Okay. I think he's pretty preoccupied right now. I don't need to worry about him too much. I need to see how many spell points I have left. 3. Let's just burn through them.
Yeah. That could never bite you.
I can never go wrong.
Now that you realize that you can use your health for...
Exactly. I don't have a lot of that.
Okay.
Okay, he is hit and he is glowing with radiant energy. The next attack has advantage.
Yep. The next person to target him should automatically get that. Make sure to remove your prone if you are trying to stand up.
Yep. Miku is not gonna move, so she is going. It's no skin off her back to use some of her movement to stand.
Okay. Upper right-hand corner. The
Miku
falling
is
guy.
tired. What?
I said the upper right-hand corner. Make sure you take it off. right click and remove.
Right click. How do I make it non-prone?
So in the upper right hand corner of your screen, you should see
Oh.
some little clicky doodads. One should be
Oh, okay.
rage, one should be prone. Right click on prone and remove.
Okay. So Miku is tired of not hitting things. She's gonna get reckless.
You do have the help action for this.
Oh right, I don't need.
For,
Yeah, never mind.
but you can do it for the
She's
second one
gonna.
if you want.
We'll see. We'll see. How do you roll with advantage again?
Also, you have guiding bolt, so also advantage.
So
Should automatically
do both
roll with the first one, and on the second one, no joy. And on your second one, we'll give you the help action on that one since you can't have triple advantage. So you'll click on it, and you should be able to right next to the D20 roll. There should be an up arrow or a down arrow right next to it when you hover over it. Unfortunately, it doesn't just show; you have to hover over it.
Okay. Part of your explanation was blocked by my internet issues.
So go ahead and roll your second one. There you go. We'll just leave that.
Okay, I think I finally hit something for the first time since the first attack of the session.
Did not hit, but yes, it did what it needed to do.
Wait, how the hell is the bonus on the 12 only a +4? Isn't rage added? Or is that just added to damage?
Rage doesn't give you a bonus to your attack roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's okay though. You're doing your roll very well.
So that ends my turn, I guess.
Yes, ma'am. Unless you got a bonus action you want to use.
All right. Give me just a second. I forgot to check and see if the elemental took its... I don't think it did. Oh well. It's supposed to take additional damage after its turn from the acid arrow.
Roll the d4. Or 2d4?
2d4.
He can take it now. Not a big deal.
All right.
Oh.
Woo! 8. Good roll. And just for giggles, I'm going to try to shoot it with my crossbow. $21.
That will hit.
11 damage. That will end my turn.
All right. Go ahead and roll your 2d4 again.
I don't know that it's persistent. I think it's just after
Just the first one? Double check it.
the end of its next turn. Yeah, it's just the one time.
Okay. Miku.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Yes.
We're gonna check that. That was a fail. Okay. Let's see if this hits you. It does. For a 5.
And that's unhalved.
That's a 1. Don't worry, it's already taking into account your
Okay.
rage. You don't have to adjust it. So he swings at you 3 times. 2 out of those 3 times, he manages to bring down this hammer that's attached to a chain and squawk you a couple of times. You don't seem to be too phased by it.
All right. 15. Get this little guy over here, playing out some support
Squeaker,
for our
squeaker, squeaking.
It's a little scarier. As it creepily crawls there and then proceeds to shoot syringes at both of for everyone in 10 feet that's friendly.
Ah, yes.
Oh, nice. So that is 11 temporary.
Okay.
And then
To these individuals.
I thought that was. Oh, I got that messed up.
So just me?
Yeah.
Okay, darn it.
I thought I was a little closer. Hard for me to make out these.
Don't worry, we'll get that squared away by the next session.
And then okay, it's snare. Apparently, I have snare. How's Miku looking? You looking rough?
Miku is a little over half. Well, not a little, 7 over half.
All right, not too bloody. Let's shoot you with shoot this guy with another mind sliver then, if you're not looking too rough. Yay, he's dumb.
Yay, he's dumb.
He'll take a whole -1 on his next save.
Okay.
And that will be the conclusion. Other than my rabbit will help me.
Shouldn't. Oh, hold on, never mind. You're good. Hold on. I'm high. Leave me alone.
Okay.
I'll never leave you alone.
Okay. Your death. Fuck it. Okay, he's targeted, right? Yep.
I do like the animation for Toll the Dead.
It is pretty fucking cool, isn't it?
I didn't see it. What is it?
It's a giant bell that falls on him.
Oh, that's dope.
Like, the old Philadelphia fucking Liberty Bell just dropping on his ass.
Yeah.
America.
Fuck
Yeah. All right. Bonus action. That's it.
Okay. Miko is no longer being, I believe, a familiar could not help. So Miko is going to Reckless because she just really, really wants to hit something for the first time in forever. She wanted to protect people, and she has been very bad at the offensive aspect of protecting.
For the first time in forever.
I was thinking it in my head.
All
Does
right.
an 18 hit?
You tell me. Look in front of you.
Ah, okay, finally. Oh, it's dead. Woo!
All right.
Are you okay? Are you okay, Cliff? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you are, and a thumbs down if you aren't.
I think Miku's gone to 56.6 modems.
Miku's shifting between realities.
Oh, we lost her.
Tim will approach the elemental and
Name again? Did you hear the question Miku asked in character?
No, we lost you halfway through it.
Are you okay, Cliff? Give me a thumbs up if you're okay, and a thumbs down otherwise.
All right, yes. Now get near my cannon. Dibs on the elemental, and Tim will start looking over the elemental for like vegetables or moss or.
It's very much
Maybe.
just rocks and dirt.
Okay.
I took a look at it. I like to give you guys stuff. Oh, you know what I didn't realize? This thing can reckless attack. I didn't look at that.
It was scurried.
That's all right. There's always tomorrow.
What is he? Tim didn't know what to.
Are you on like Napster or something, Miku?
What? What?
Are you downloading peer to peer?
I'm not trying to get.
I'm
No.
just curious. I'm just fucking with you.
By signal. So, Tim, what is even in this cave? What did you hear is in this cave?
Secrets.
Do you actually know what variety of secrets?
I am Tim, and I know everything.
Then tell us what's actually in here.
It wouldn't be a secret if I did that. That spoils the whole thing.
Does everyone else want to keep going deeper in this cave for the sake of secrets?
I didn't even want to come in this cave in the first place.
Cliff is going to walk over to the elemental body. He's going to put his hand on what he would assume would be his shoulder. And just kind of bow his head.
Feel like you lost your cousin right there.
And just bows his head. Says a
Were
little
you
prayer in his
related?
head.
This
Just
cave.
tells Sune to guide her child home. And then just
Okay, never mind. This is a tie.
Oh, we lost Miku again.
Well, the vote was invalid.
Sorry, I'm just getting Miku back. Poor thing is having the hardest time with her internet tonight, huh?
seems to be always an issue.
It happens.
Yeah.
Okay, is there already another counter? Or
No,
plan?
I was waiting for you.
Oh. So, as I was saying, Miku is going to be here as long as everyone else is.
So, unless somebody has a reaction, as Cliff starts walking forward, the ground beneath him gives out.
Oh, yes. Featherfall.
Okay. Because that is 30 feet down.
I would have survived.
I would have survived.
Yeah, but I don't know how deep it was. So.
So what is it, 1d6 per 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 13.
Yeah. But I can't
13.
meta. I have to assume it's to a spiked pit or you're dead.
Oh, very true. Very true.
So, what would you like to do?
Hover over that pit and make sure that Cliff is okay.
If there was this much protection, they must be protecting something of importance. Maybe it'll help you with your silly dragon quest.
Or it's a sinkhole and it's natural and no one put it here.
Ah, yes.
That's
I
true for
have
the
found
elemental
people.
in the sinkhole, but not for the armor, Colette. There is
Yeah.
something here.
That doesn't
Do
mean
you
it's
leave
worth
your-
our time.
Cliff is just looking up like this.
Do you leave your magic armor lying around, Colette? If so, I need a loan.
Sorry, I don't have 5 extra sets. I only got the one.
Technically, Cliff does leave his magical armor lying around.
Colette will start pulling out his 50 feet of rope that he has, look around, and then hand one end to Miku and throw the other end in the pit.
Miku will sheave her axe, or I don't know, attach to her belt and focus fully on pulling Cliff up.
I think a great axe goes on your back. I'm just
Yeah,
assuming.
that's probably right.
Colette, you went dark on us.
I did. I had to get up and walk around. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's fine.
I couldn't sit any longer.
As long as you're not naked.
That's fair. Well,
Yeah. We'll say you guys are aware of this thing now because I don't want it in my way. But yeah, you guys are able to pull him out relatively easily.
Where did Cliff's? Okay.
You are sitting on him like a bird on an egg.
Tim, you want to keep leading the way in your great adventure?
walk around.
I
Walk
don't.
around the hole.
I am a guide,
no.
but not a leader.
Is there space to walk around the hole?
Yeah, I'll say there is.
Okay.
Miku is not gonna let. Everywhere Tim goes, she's trying to be in front of him. She has wizard-related trauma, and she does not want it to
Thank-
repeat.
Tim's a little beefier than Nylar was.
But in response to Tim's comment,
Yeah,
Colette will say, "You're right. You're not a leader, but this is your adventure, so get the fuck in the front."
Well, we haven't discovered that yet. It could be a part of your stupid dragon adventure.
If it was part of my stupid dragon adventure, I would have brought us into the cave.
no, because
Oh,
we
that's
were
right.
not
You just don't
okay.
do things. I forgot. That's up to Miku.
Went from the character who is like side by side with Colette to the guy who's like about to get
I'm
punched
the
by
one
Colette.
who's going to be in front.
I'm walking precariously now.
Chosen warrior, I have an idea if you would like to help get us through this tunnel.
Too late.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Perfect time.
I mean, this looks like a caster we could talk to. It doesn't necessarily need to automatically go into combat.
Well, that's always an option.
Too bad your voice is taking a bow of silence for the week.
I mean, is it
Let
a
me
fair
make you
assumption
try.
that
She
because
doesn't
I'm
have
talking to
charisma.
Miku, I would have been moving with Miku? Would have been up a little
Yeah,
further?
yeah, he should be right behind Miku by the way you describe
I'll give you
him.
right here.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll even give you these.
Oh,
By the way, if
Thank
you
you.
click on them, if you right click on them and do +1 on them,
oh, they'll stay up. And then, yeah, I can click and use the directionals.
As somebody who does this often, always keep at least one on them. Doesn't affect anything, but everyone go ahead and roll.
Oh, hey, there we go.
How did I already roll
That
initiative?
20.
You didn't roll initiative.
Oh, there we go.
You're in the initiative counter, but you're not in
Now we
initiative.
go.
All right. Timocles.
Yeah. So, mind giving me a fancy smancy description? What do we see?
Oh, yes. Let's see here. What did I write down? In a large chamber filled with broken crystal arrays, the adventurers discovered a disrupted energy channel system. Amongst the crystals, you noticed two individuals, both pale as the moon's light. They look to be of an elven ancestry. There you go.
Okay. Oh, hello. Yes, I am Tim. Tim the Enchanter. You've probably heard of me in my great escapades. And I seek knowledge about the chalice that I totally thought of first and didn't call it a cup. And who are you? And what knowledge do you have for us?
We are the residents. We are the end of your line if you continue. We will forgive. Our armor, we will forgive. Our earth elemental, we brought those in ourselves anyhow. If you turn around now, we will not follow. But if you continue, we will eliminate you. You're not welcome here anyway.
Do I notice anything overtly evil? They're just doing magic, right?
I wouldn't necessarily say that they're evil.
Sure. We broke into their home, so.
Yeah, it's like, I wouldn't say that they're evil, but they do seem pretty forthcoming with what their intents are.
That's fair. I believe in standing your ground. Well, guys, I guess this was a home. This isn't the first time. Probably won't be the last.
That you broke into someone else's home?
You said those words, not me.
You said it was a home. We broke in here.
Yes, we did.
At your bidding.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you not an individual of independent thought? That's a shame.
You know what? You're right. I am. I'll be outside.
All right. Let's clear out. And I'll move my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah.
I didn't actually expect him to run away.
Close, like, fuck these guys. Does that end your turn there, Tim?
Yeah, I'll have my little cannon trail behind me a little bit, but just in case.
Okay.
I'm trying to select it.
Collect.
I am going to
So he'll stay there.
Okay.
move to where I can see what's going on. And then I will judge range distance. Okay. And I am going to hold a firebolt for if one of those creatures attacks Miku or Cliff. And that will end my turn.
Oh, dang.
You see a swirl of elemental energy raising from the hand of the pledge mage. And he will also hold an action to see if you guys leave.
I'm gonna leave regardless of your answer, but I'm curious. What are you guys doing here? If you don't want to answer, I'm gonna leave anyway. Just would like to know, will you tell me?
An outsider doesn't need to know what we're doing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
gonna hold Toll the Dead. Oh my god. Top one, most north one.
Okay. As you start to chant, his element is going to go off in your direction. And you will, let's see here. Not what I wanted to do. Doesn't matter. It was a 1 anyhow, but you see this rolling green, blue, reddish bolt streak near past you, hitting the wall on your side.
What color?
It was red. There was swirls of red, green, and blue.
Would I consider that an attack?
You could. I mean, it certainly was.
I think that would trigger the firebolt.
Then let's see it. And it will hit. Seeing that firebolt come up and hit his friend, but not knowing exactly who did it, first person is going to be Cliff. Let's see here. What is this? Let's go ahead and do this. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from Cliff? Okay. You do pass it, it looks like, and you only take half as much. So it looks like 5. But an orb flies out from this individual, comes streaking towards you, and as it hits, a loud thunderous roar echoes throughout all the halls. And that ends his turn. And this is something all of you could hear clear as day, as all thunder damage is.
Tim, come back here and fight this fight you started.
God damn it, Tim can't go back to jail. No witnesses. I'll run back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Line of sight now. And I will target that back one, I think. So let's measure that, I guess.
Are you using Firebolt? Because that's 120 feet.
It's 120 from there.
Firebolt is glorious.
Oh, I thought you meant like my actual distance was 120 feet.
No.
I can't make that 40 feet.
Okay. I'm going to target that one and cast Mind Sliver.
It does fail.
Voice. And then it will get that one again. Take a -1 on its next save. Bonus action. I don't know if you guys haven't taken damage, so you're still, I think, at the 11.
Cliff has taken damage.
Oh, you have. So he'll move a little up over here. Oh, I'm using measure. That's fine. And he's going to do his little pulsey pulse.
It only goes out 10 feet, so if you don't move him up one more.
Oh, it was Cliff that took him, not, yeah.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, we lost Miku again.
No, that was Koya.
So you will get 10 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank you.
And then my 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, Rabbit's gonna pop over here on me, and he's gonna start to glow, and these runes will vibrate throughout him, and it doesn't look like any of Tim's magic. It's not bursty and like fiery. It's kind of ethereal and amorphous, and when you try to look at it, it becomes harder to even perceive it. And it will release delirium orb on that back one. And I will have it make a strength saving throw for it. Where is my spell? Although it will be casting it from the spell rod. And the tattoo will fade.
Is it really? No, it is not 125 damage.
I know. I don't know.
do
It's
all
just
of-
66.
Yeah, it's 66. It did all of them. What the hell?
I was like,
Hey,
Oh,
man,
what?
that's canon.
Yeah.
That's in the fucking chat.
I need
Yeah,
to.
right?
I need to take. Why have I not taken delirium orb on my fucking characters? What the fuck?
It's pretty cool. So let me see, because it corresponds, I think, to the type of save.
Yeah.
Oh no, I get to choose. Okay.
So was it cold, fire, lightning, necrotic, psychic, or radiant? It's got it listed for each.
It's gonna be radiant. And then if you want to just do the default first one, and it's the lowest, that's cool.
No, it actually has radiant listed. So 23.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when I saw fucking 125, I'm like, for a first level fucking spell?
That's pretty good for 23 is pretty good for a first level spell.
Hey, Wither can get there. It's not first level though. It's
You talking about Wither and Bloom?
no.
Inflict
The actual
wounds.
one that does extra damage to plants. I think it's called Wither.
Also, do you have 100 gold to spend?
A spell rot tattoo does not use material.
Oh, neat. Spell rot tattoo. Got it. All right.
So the tattoo fades and disappears, and the spell releases on it. And then I don't know if it saves. It's a DC 13 strength.
Oh,
save,
yeah, it was
is what
a... Sorry, I was so thrown off by the 125
Yeah.
damage. He does fail.
Okay. And then it will be done. And you'll notice that the rabbit seems more menacing and maniacal and war.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, as rabbits do.
Yes. Old Thumper.
Colette will, pardon me, and make his way into the space and kind of separate himself from the party a little bit. And will sprinkle something on himself and become blurred and shifting and wavery as he casts blur on himself.
Salt bait himself.
Thank God I've got blind sight. No, I'm kidding.
And that will end his turn.
Do you see the animation on your token?
Yes, that's pretty epic.
Oh, nice.
That is going to give me a headache after a while, though.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Or I'm going to get drunker than I think I am.
Well, you're gonna see this individual take or grab his temples, and from there he brings almost this orb from his mind, and he throws it at you. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that because blur is cool, and I don't want to fuck with that. I don't want to give you a DC save. I'm gonna use this, where you see the swirling colors. But this one in particular starts to crackle as he apparently needs to be a little bit closer. Is it? It's being a bastard. Give me one sec. It was like, you can do it at 5 feet or 60 feet. I'm like, then it's what the fuck kind of dumbass thing? There we go. It's gonna miss. It's gonna throw out another one. And it's gonna miss. And it's throw out a third one. And it's gonna miss. And he's just gonna, aw.
It's already working.
Okay, Miku hears this, and she's gonna have to dash back into the action. Well, actually, I think she can get away with not dashing.
You hear the scream of eagles in the background. Ah! I know that's not an eagle. Fuck you.
Wait, there's no oil here.
You don't know. You haven't searched. Did you really search that hole?
So
Oh no, they're here for my oil.
Miku knows that the party started it, so she is specifically aiming for non-lethal damage.
Oh.
The party didn't start it. They attacked Cliff. They started it.
Okay.
Potato, tomato.
That's the
And
story I got.
she is not
Do it.
liking very luck today, so she just goes.
I'm gonna reckless.
It does. Okay, it does not. Okay.
One of them does.
Oh, right. I forgot to rage. Miku is raging, so I think that just adds 2 damage on.
Oh, you're killing me.
If you declare it before you attack.
Sorry. I just forgot to rage.
All right.
You're raging now. It's just you hit him. You were like, shit. I'm supposed to be mad.
Give me your D6. But next
Okay,
time I'm
good.
gonna do it when you say you rage.
I apologize.
For future reference, it's when you declare it.
Okay.
So it is 15 plus 6, that's 21.
And that ends her turn.
Man, Cliff's all suicidal, isn't he?
Yeah. Party's here.
That's my action.
He's like, and I cast fuck you on all of you. Wow, that was a very poor rolling of 2d12s.
It is what it is. I had to hurt myself to do it, but
It's alright. He ends up passing. But he is going to look towards you, Cliff. And he is going to target you. And then he is going to throw out this orb from his mind. Well, pass both. So you only take half damage. And that will end his turn. Timocles?
Mm, um, are we able to pick up willing things as a free action, or is that a full action, bonus action?
If it's a loose
If I
item
wanted to
that's
pick
just
up,
on the ground, that's a free action.
okay, I will pick up my teeny cannon. Come with me. 5, 10,
We're off to see the wizard.
20. I pray to God you made me a willing creature, or else, right? Or an accepted. Oh, these guys need to come with me.
Also, as those little flits are going around Cliff, you start seeing the crystals kind of lighting up, kind of like if you're using static electricity to light up a fluorescent bulb. If anybody's
Okay.
ever seen that. So,
That's dope. I will have it burst. And D8. So 5 temporary hit points if you are lower. If not, you're good. And then main action will be those aren't what I need. I will throw a mind sliver on the back one if it lets me target. There we go.
a lot of people targeting that one specifically.
Yeah. Focus fire.
Fire Force.
And then
Space Force.
Yeah, go ahead, give me a d4. We'll just take that one.
And I believe my rabbit will hop on off. And it's going to go and help Miku.
Ah, yes. Colette.
I'm going to continue targeting the same one that everyone else is targeting. I am going to cast Ray of Sickness to see if anything happens with that. Dirty 20 to hit. 13 damage. Failed save.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. And it is poisoned. And that will end my turn.
All right. He's going to back the fuck up. Because that's not a very nice thing to have.
Is it not poisoned anymore?
No, it's...
The little icons went away.
Oh, yeah. That's fine. I'll put it back on there. Not a big deal. Not sure why it took it off, but, you know, whatever. And he is going to go ahead and target Cliff. And he is going to throw an orb at you.
Oof.
Can I use my inspiration on the Constitution check?
You can.
Concentration check, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
1d20 plus
Just
1.
roll. Okay. Plus 1, 19.
Okay. you can go ahead and recast your Spirit Guardians. It's not going to affect anything. And just don't let it take your spell points. So as you start to like lose your concentration, you remember Nylar, and you remember all the good talks you had with him, and how he would encourage you to fucking pay attention to what it is that you are doing, and you just seem to hold the grasp of that Spirit Guardians at the last second.
Okay, well, Mika's got a wizard right in front of her, and I think she's gonna reckless again, and I don't need to apply rage again. Thankfully, there's something I forgot to do that.
I'm reckless.
It is not Miku's name.
And she comes back and totally redeems herself.
Oh,
Tonight, Miku is all or nothing.
It really is. It's like 20 or bust. Yeah. You come down with this blade really hard in this guy's shoulder. The radiant energy coming off of your blade and through your eyes and whatnot seems to cleave into him. He is bloodied. He is hurting.
A reminder to people that we started this kind of, and with this reminder, she ends her turn.
Oh, your first attack would have been an advantage, by the way.
It was.
She reckless anyways.
Yeah, she reckless attack.
Oh,
regardless.
Okay. I didn't realize. Not bad. Oh, I didn't see the advantage. My mistake.
In response to Miku, Colette will again say, "No, they attacked Cliff first."
He's like, fuck this guy. Vow silence.
Oh, you
I
fucking
in particular.
motherfucker.
Ooh,
I don't know what to tell you.
That's fine.
they are wise.
Can't help you when he only succeeds on 3s. Begin to think you're a bit suicidal.
No, I just want these fuckers to die.
As you feel the large crystal sliding up your backside.
Bonus action. Let me roll for this healing potion.
Okay, let's see it.
Let me take it out of my inventory. $11.
I think. Did you just heal the pledge mage?
Oh, I did.
I mean, hey, I appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah, 11 to me. My bad. I still had them targeted.
That's fine. That's fine. I was like, man, his hit points just went up. Let's see. Does he survive? No.
Right. It's just that one now. Okay. Let's just hit it with a firebolt.
And again, as you move over these crystals with your spirit guardians, they flicker.
Well, that's a miss. 5, 10, 15, my little robot, or well, I don't know why I'm doing my robot. I'll have me just walk over there and stop being a lazy wizard.
I don't think you can really call yourself a wizard at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. A madman, that's what I am. There we go.
I'm a
Mad
fucking
lad.
psychopath.
I'm not going back to jail. And he'll burst for bam. +3. So 7 temporary hit points to everyone but Kalot. And that is all other than my rabbit continuing to froth at the mouth to assist Miku in the rage.
By the way, I don't know if Sir Carrot Big Nog is exactly how you wanted me to spell it, but that's how I heard it.
No, that's perfect, actually. I love it.
Move myself into a better position and go with Old Faithful or New Faithful Firebolt. Roll a nat 1.
Oh, fuck.
With
God
that,
damn it.
End my turn.
All right. He manages to say.
It's the weird magics of this chamber interfering with our spells, right?
Yes, that's exactly what's going on.
What I thought.
I could sense it too.
He's going to go ahead and attack you. Not sure why. Well, we will. Oh, we'll see if one even hits you, and I'll re-roll it. Nope. Rolled a 16, a 9, and a 1.
No, sir.
All right. So he's just flinging shit and all fucking panicky.
Okay, so Mikuch is going to not reckless at the is going to attack regularly, but as they're called with the familiar's help at the last thing, still aiming for non-lethal. And the familiar took the help action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot to target. Well, the second one would have hit regardless.
Okay. Well, you knocked him out.
Well, we are definitely capable of single-handedly.
No, I'm pretty sure they dragged us in here.
No, they didn't. We all willingly entered this cave.
Look, I'm not going back.
All right, I'll lie for you. But while we're here, that is what happened. And let's not have this happen in the future. Is that okay? Like, if we go to a cave, there's a reason we're going to the cave. Is that understandable?
But caves need to be explored.
There was a reason we went to the cave. It just wasn't a good one.
Also, since the round isn't over, and Miku, I assume you are done attacking this individual?
Yep. No point in going for non-lethal. She's just gonna kill him while he's down anyway.
I will allow Cliff to decide whether or not he wants to do anything to finish off the round.
Oh, my rabbit was with Miku.
Can he save wisdom if he's unconscious?
I don't know, if I'm being honest. I don't know that one. Let me take a look. Maybe?
I think you fail all saves, don't you?
I think it's Dex and
just
Intelligence.
Dex. It's just Dex saves.
Incapacitated. There's unconscious. Incapacitated, can't move, speak, or is unaware of its surroundings. Strength and Dex. Attack rolls have advantage. Any attack that hits a creature is critical if the attacker is within 5 feet of it. So, I mean, that... Yeah, nothing about wisdom saves.
Oh, that's fine.
But you still have a bonus action, too.
I don't have any attack spells with bonus action.
Okay. So shall I end this?
Yes, but I'm very visibly keeping up the
Okay.
things.
I will end
No
combat.
witnesses. And my rabbit will hop down and bite at its throat.
You know what? Go ahead and give me give me an attack roll. I'll see if it hits it.
Is it at advantage?
Of course. He's unconscious. It's very difficult for him to... Now, Miku, being that this would have technically been a new round, you can attempt to stop this if you want.
Miko is just what's Tim, I'm just gonna call you Sketchy so that I can always call you that regardless of character. Are you opposed to Miku trying to intimidate Tim into not acting? I feel that would be a nice roleplay thing. If you don't want to do that, I could just let it go through and have Miku look disapproving later.
Oh,
But
tell us
what
what
do
you
you
do.
think?
Tell us what you do in character, and he'll tell you what he does in character.
Okay, Miku is just going to glare at 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 Tim holding up her bloody axe.
Are you trying to intimidate Tim?
Yes, that's the idea.
Let's see here.
Why are you pointing that at me?
He's too tense to get the message.
If you want to do this in RP style, you can let the dice decide. You can do an insight
Listen.
versus intimidation, or you're a human. You can be...
Now that we've established Tim doesn't even get that it's a threat, I think it would be more funny to RP this out without dice.
Okay.
Listen, this would be murder, and this was already home invasion.
Exactly. We've already committed the crime. Now we need to cover it up. That's how crimes work, unless you like going to jail.
These people live in the middle of the woods. I don't think they have anyone to report us to.
I've been to 15 different planes. Each one, it doesn't matter. I could be in the middle of a sewage dump, and there'll be some trash monster that's going to put me in cuffs. I mean, it's only happened once, twice.
Tim, can you tell me why you are
And you're
No,
welcome to roll at
just-
any time for your rabbit.
yeah,
I know is-
just have it kill them while Miku's trying to talk him down. That would be funny.
Technically, my Find Familiar does act on its own, but it will listen to my commands.
You want to do the killer rabbit thing. Just do it.
Well, I also don't think that the rabbit can cause any damage without him casting a spell through it.
No, if we're using the owl stat block, it technically does.
No, that's a specific rule for familiars.
Yeah, familiars can't attack, but you can cast spells through it. So I don't know if you got something.
And if you just want to wait a second, Colette will resolve this anyway.
He's like, and Go ahead. I mean, you're watching them talk. This is definitely over the course of 6 seconds. If you wanted to
Yeah. Feel
something.
free.
Definitely.
Okay, Miku has principles. That doesn't mean I'm opposed to the party doing what they
It can't.
want. Just that
It
Miku
can't
would try
attack,
to stop it.
but it's gonna sit over its mouth and nose.
So Colette will walk up, look at Miku, look at Tim, and then he's going to reach down to his belt. He's going to pull this light hammer, basically a ball peen hammer that he uses for crafting, off of his belt, and he's going to try to bash this thing's brain in.
Let's see it.
With it. How do you roll with advantage since it's unconscious?
Let me go ahead
control?
and hold on. Let me give him unconscious. Now it should work automatically if you target him.
Okay.
Or
Oh,
not.
should already be targeted.
Well, he fucking dies.
17. Is that hit?
Why do I even bother
Oh.
with you people?
You take your ball peen hammer, and on this unconscious creature, you add a new hole to his forehead. Or
He's
her
gonna
forehead.
Wipe his hammer off, put it back in his belt, look at Miku and go, your ethics are admirable, but they attacked Cliff first. They started this. We ended it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, since everyone's already dead, let's do some looting.
All right. The only thing they have on them is robes that are now
Wow.
currently bloodied.
All this murder, and we didn't even get good loot out of it.
Tim will start inspecting the crystals throughout the room.
Sure. Actually, we'll save that for next time. For tonight, we're going to go ahead and call it here. So, as per always, if you'd like to show up in the Discord, we can talk about tonight's session. We can do that. And